First of all, I want to thank everyone for the wonderful messages that you've sent me over the past couple of days. Making these videos is something that I truly enjoy. It is a little bit new to me, so I hope to get as good at it as possible, as fast as possible. Until then, I appreciate you bearing with me and stick. What are you doing here? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that you're recording, but I'm standing out there on a horse, and I'm about to record, and I'm gonna. It's like 100 degrees out there. It's really hot, and it's humid.
I was
and
just
I'm
about to record another in-depth video, and
yeah,
I wanted to talk.
Can I have your shirt? Can I have this shirt, please? Can I have
I
this
want to
shirt,
wear
please?
it for this because it's kind of hot in here
Okay,
too, and I
yes.
don't. Well, I know you are. It's yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, can I just, finish my intro and then you can have it? Okay. Yes.
All right. Yep. Sorry. I just.
Okay. Good. Go.
Ay. Excuse him for that. As I was saying, I want to thank you again for your support and your great comments. I really enjoy making this video, and today's video is going to be about my intent behind making the training videos and the talking videos that I do, and what my ultimate goal is for the equine industry. And I just felt like it was the right time to share that with you. So let's get after it. What's up everybody, Jonathan Gauthier here, and thanks for tuning in. It is good to see you again. If you wonder what this intro was all about, well, that was my way of getting your attention and showing you and showcasing this new shirt that I got when I was in Tulsa. Cowboy Couture was actually stalled across from me, and so we got to visit, and I've been seeing some people wearing these shirts around, and I thought they looked really cool, but I did not know that they were designed to really to be like a really cool fit for summer that helped you from showing sweat spots, so it doesn't matter how sweaty you get under, it doesn't make it through the fabric, and never, no matter what color, even lighter color shirts. I just happen to really like black, and I love the color of that black, the texture and everything. But anyways, like whether it's back or under the arms or whatever. So, and I thought that was really incredible, because that is often a problem. I always wonder what type of shirt I need to put under my cotton shirt in order to, to keep that from happening. And sometimes it just gets so hot, or it's so humid, or you're a little bit nervous and you just sweat more than usual, and it's just impossible to, to get away from that. But until now, and so I used it to show my horses over there, and I really loved the feel. It looked great, and it definitely served its purpose. So I brought this back home and wanted to put it to the test here, and again, just a really nice fabric, really cool shirt, fits good, feels great. So if you want to check them out, I'll put the link down below in the description. As far as what this video is about, I want to talk about my main goal in making these videos and what I want to communicate to the equine industry through these videos. On top of just training tips and tools and all that. And so here in this video, I will explain that briefly. But first, I want to mention that we just uploaded, I think, 10 or 12 new videos into the how-to section of our online training series. So I encourage you to go check that out. If you are not subscribed to the series yet, it is free to check it out for 7 days, no risk. So go ahead and check it out and browse through, see if there's content in there that you can benefit from. We continue to add content every week, so so we're having a great time with that. Great feedback from our subscribers. So I encourage you to check that out. And here's a short excerpt of one of the videos we just uploaded on how to use your spurs. I chose this one as an excerpt to put in this video because I think this is a really cool topic. I think a lot of people have questions or are curious on how other professionals use their spurs. So even if you have your way to doing it and it works for you, well, here's my take on it, and you might get something out of it or find it interesting. And if you have any questions, then I think that if you look at this full video, I think that I cover mostly the do's and don'ts of using your leg and using your spurs, and why it affects your performance or your training so positively or negatively, either way. So I encourage you to check that out. If you stay tuned in till the end of the video, I have a little something special for you guys, so please stay tuned in. By the way, if you are not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do so and put that little notification bell turned on so that you know when it is that I post a new video. And it's just really helps me grow this channel and have more exposure and have access to more people. So if you will do that for me, I would appreciate that very much. With that said, let's go ahead and look at that excerpt, and then we'll come back and talk some more. Let's do it. Like here, if I'm asking him to yield his hindquarter, I have a little bit of pressure from my spur. He's not reacting, so I'm just gonna, instead of adding more pressure with the spur, I'm just gonna add pressure with with my voice. There. When he moves, I release the pressure. I try again. Pressure. There. And he moves, I release the pressure. Now, if I was to apply pressure and he's not reacting, and I go, hey, and I go to kick him, then his reaction would be to protect himself against it. And this is not what we're looking for. Obviously, I rarely kick my horses in that way, and this is why that in this instance where I asked him to do something, he didn't move, and I went in the kicking motion, he didn't get scared of that motion. And that is also another reason why I think that if we can avoid really opening the leg and kicking the horses, you're going to have horses that are going to remain a lot more, relaxed in their body and less tight and less defensive. And you don't want to have horses brace against your movement, because it just goes against what you're trying to accomplish. So if I apply pressure to yield the hindquarters and then I clock and it's not enough, he's not moving, then I'm going to apply a little extra pressure. Sometimes, like I said before, if you apply extra push, that may just cause the person or the horse to push more against you to remain where, to remain neutral. So what to do at that point in time is sometimes is just to kind of roll it, not by moving your leg or your ankle or your foot's position. You don't want to be rolling up and down yet. You just want to sort of twist your ankle in a soft manner, and that's usually all it will take. And this way you can tell the horse to encourage the horse to move away from the pressure without doing anything that's going to cause him to brace. This is why that in young horses I like to have a little rope that I can just kind of flop at them like that, or a little whip right here. Let's say I will put a light leg pressure, a little whip right here, tack, 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 until they get away, so that I can stop with the whip pressure, then I can release my leg, and then they understand. Okay, so try to do anything that you can that does not involve kicking, and keep really that as the last resort. Okay, welcome back. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this short excerpt. Again, if you want to know more about that or more, or take a look at the other content that I have on the online subscription platform, The Comfort Zone, click on the link below and go and check it out. Other than that, to not drag this subject on and on, which I could and I might end up doing so, but to try to make it as short as possible, my fundamental goal is that I specialize in reining training, and like I've said in the past, I believe that the foundation training of a reining horse is very universal. I think it's a great program, and I even make mine even more broad, with always in mind that there are other disciplines could be following up on my training with this horse, whether it's barrel, roping, cutting, cow horse, horsemanship, whatever. I want my horses to be ready for this, for whatever comes their way, and this is why that a very solid foundation is so important. Then after that, the reining training is just it's just a way to sort of optimize the maneuvers and the things that you can make your horse do in more of a fancy fashion. But again, the foundation leading up to being able to train these maneuvers is going to be the same foundation that you're going to use to make any horse a better version of themselves, a more trainable, more rideable, softer, more fit, more functioning version of themselves. And that will allow you to open some doors to whatever it is you want to do, even if it's just, enhanced recreational riding. But I want to fundamentally bridge the gap between recreational riders and the performance horse world. And the gap is not that wide, but there is a gap, and we need to work together from both ends to sort of build that bridge that will help you open some doors and give you ways to take your horses to the next level, and potentially even going to some competition. You can look into ranch riding. There's a lot of well, I guess I better take this because this is the wife calling, and I think we do have a horse photo shoot that we need to be doing here pretty soon before the sun gets too high, which, hey, that would make a good video to do sometime on how to take a really good horse photo, but that's something for later on. So let me take this and I will be back in just 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Here we are back at the video. So again, the recreational world, bridging that gap from the recreational to the performance horse world, I think is fundamentally really important in order to grow our horse industry, our performance horse world industry. There are a lot of people that are, I think, dying to get into this, and they just need some guidance and some assistance into pointing them in the right direction. And just this is again my fundamental goal with this online video series. So I hope that you will be tuning in. I hope that this is something that can help you, and I'm really happy that you are still watching this video here, because that means that you are just like me, a horse enthusiast. And oh man, well, I guess I better take this because this is the wife calling, and we have a photo shoot that we have to do real quick on one of our sale horses. So we got to do that before the sun gets too hot, and it is 9:45 in the morning right now. And by 10 o'clock is pretty much our threshold here, that we don't want to go anywhere past that because too much shadow on the horse or whatever. So I think very important factor, but that's subject for another video. So to close this off, again, bridging the gap between the recreational world and the performance horse world is one of my priority. I want to give people that have the desire and the horse, or want to get a horse and would like to invest some time into training one and don't really know where to start or where to go. Well, I hope that this training series is made for you and can help you achieve that. I think this will help preserve the horse community and help grow the horse industry and continue to grow the horse industry. And that is my fundamental goal. And as promised, for you who have watched this video up until now, if you will give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you thought of this video, what you think of this shirt, why it would help you, where you at in this industry. Just give me anything interesting in a comment. It can go from 1 word to 10 words, up to you. Please comment down below, and you are automatically entered to win this shirt by the next video, which will be probably next Tuesday or next Wednesday. So I would say 4 or 5 days from now, I will pick a winner among all of the comments. And since this is a fairly new channel, and my following base is still not yet very wide, so if you are still here watching and you do this, you probably have a very, very high chance of winning a Cowboy Couture shirt. So anyways, please do so. So subscribe. Also, you need to be a subscriber to this channel, because we're really trying to grow a subscriber base so that we can reach more people and have a broader voice into the horse industry. So again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you, and we will see you in the next video.